Hello there, everyone. I'm bringing you two bats here. At the time of recording, I went up there yesterday to the factory. It's a new brand, which you will have seen from the title of the video, called WDA. They're about 7, 8 months old, not that old. So new on the market, based up in Hertfordshire. And they're making some really nice bats actually out their factory and workshop. So I was lucky enough to go up there yesterday, as I said at the time of recording this video. When I put this out, I don't actually know at the minute. So at the time of recording, I filmed this and I went up yesterday. So I picked them up there, so they are fresh. I was lucky enough to go into the workshop, meet the guys. Really nice chaps with what they're doing. Whole process was really good. The customer service was brilliant. The experience was really good too. What I was able to do, got there, greeted. I was able to then go into the drying room. Well, they have loads of clefts either with handles in or clefts that are drying as well. They had hundreds of clefts also just sort of out in the workshop. It's a nice big workshop, nice open space too. So you didn't feel cramped or anything while you're in there. And while you're there, you sort of went in, said sort of what budget I look for, what I tend to like in a bat anyway, in terms of sort of, you know, your grains, your weight, your feel, your shape, and everything like that. And I was able to pick out a few varieties of different sort of bats and clefts. And I ended up going with what was a grade 4 and a grade 3 bat in the end. So I'll show them to you. First one up, this is going to be the grade 4, okay? So I had to pick between two of them and I ended up going with this one just because I preferred the feel of it just in hand and the way it's all, the response of it was nicer. So this specific one, as the light hopefully can show you, has only got 4 or 5 grains in. So it's a wide grain one. Done a little knot and little blemishy sort of thing there. But in terms of the shape, it's a massive spec bat. So as you can see there, I'm not a massive, huge duckbill fan, as a previous video I might show you with the CA one, but just blends out the toe a little bit, so it just helps the balance and pick up. I put thick handle in, semi-oval while I was there. This shape is the common SS sort of ton shape. So you might see them on a lot of the SS ton bats, so the pro players stuff that they use. It's the ones that sort of the SS boys and the ton guys will be using a lot of the time on their sort of stock pro bats and sort of the standard sort of shape. It's popular because it gives you a nice pickup, big edges, big specs and everything like that. Nice and full still, gradual bow, so I don't like it like hugely bowed with it, just sort of when I'm batting. So nice bow on this one, nice and full, face is nicely pressed as well. So let me show you with the ball. As I said, grade 4. So I am in my office at work, so I do have quite a short roof at the minute, so I do apologise if it clocks the roof then. Just be aware of that. So for a grade 4, try not to hit the light because that light is under. Really sort of nice crisp punch on that. Press wise, a little bit firmer in terms of the pressing. So it's going to just take a little bit of time to sort of open up a little bit more from what I'm feeling with that and when I feel it on the mallet as well. But in terms of the actual bat itself, really nice. The weight I asked for was anything between sort of the 2.8, 2.10 mark. Before we put things like stickers, handle binding, grip, scuff sheet on, it was £2.8 dead, and that was before we did all that. Once I put the grips on, stickers, scuff sheet, it ended up finishing at 210.3. So it's really lightweight, it sits nicely in the hands there, taps down, got rounded toe as well, really nice. Next one is then the grade 3. Now we've gone for a different shape on this one because what I was doing, I was actually mending someone else's bat that I know, which is based off Keeley, and I was like, quite like that shape. So we went for the grade 3, and it's very similar to this actual specific one here. This is a different one that I've been given to repair and refurb. So as you can see here, so if I held this up right now, there you go. This one's just got a slightly shorter blade. That's all it is. But the actual shape itself is really sort of quite lovely, actually. Never really used a bat with this shape before, so it's one that I sort of liked it, and I thought, yeah, let's give it a go and make this one up. But this one here is a grade 3, as I've just mentioned. Have a look at this. What a beautiful grade 3 this actually is. If I zoom that out, you can just about see it. There you go. Hopefully the light's picking it up for you. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got 9 grains in it. Tiny bit of marbling. That's what it is. A bit of blemish, speckling, and that's all it is. That's why it's a grade 3. Shape there. Similar thing. Not a huge bow, but it's the same sort of shape as that Keeley that I've just showed you because it's based off a Keeley. It's a bit of a bow, nice and full. There's hardly any wood taken out of that. Just a tiny bit, so it's quite domey. All the glare of the stickers is right in my face right there, sorry. So there you go, and then again, nicely pressed face. This one again, I went for the same feel in terms of the handle as well. So it's got a semi-oval handle, nice and thick in there for me. I showed you just the side-on profile, there you go, that's really lovely. So whereas the other one, it has that sort of belly and then it tapers off, this one is quite a long sort of profile in terms of the spine and the shape and the middle section, so it doesn't sort of really blend out. It only blends out about here. Spine's not going all the way through the toe, but it just sort of, it's like a gradual fades through the blade and out to the toe, so really nice in terms of that. This one then, same situation, I wanted 210-ish finished, 2.8 once before we put all the binding and everything like that on, finished at 210.4, so exactly the same as the other one, but given the shape of it and how full it is, it's super light, and that that just sits. It's one of these ones where it just sits beautifully, really, just in my hands. So yeah, really can't wait to look forward to using this one in there. But let me show you the tapping it up on the ball. Now this one, they all both do need a bit more knocking in, a bit more prep my end, so I'll be doing that with a mallet. But let me just show you it with the ball. For a grade 3, that's absolutely top tier stuff. That is, I've seen, you know, that's going as good as things that I've picked up that are grade 1s, and it's a grade 3 just based off because of the looks on it, and that's why it was called that. So you never know what you can get if you pick out the right one. And obviously if the guys make it brilliantly, which they have done, I've got a brilliant bat here, and I can't wait to give it a go. So yeah, new company, WDA Willow, as I said, based up in Hertfordshire. Give them a message on their Instagram, or I think they've probably got things like their WhatsApp channel as well, or an email. They'll welcome you up there. They'll give you a very good visitor's experience. I went up there, I think I got there about 10 o'clock on the day, and I was fully done, in and out, 1 o'clock-ish. So I got 2 bats made up, and then I think most of the other time was me messing around, picking up other different bats and clefs and just chatting to them. So it would have probably been quicker if it wasn't for me waffling on. So yeah, give me a check out, guys. Definitely worth it. It's always good to support a new company if you can. And if you want a very good sort of tailor-made, customer-friendly, based experience, you'll get that with them, definitely. So yeah, give them a check out. Really promising stuff from a new company on the market for 2026. Yeah, thanks guys.